It's been a surprisingly peaceful day today. I had no more on uni uninvited feline feline visitor during the night. Kyle must have told Niall to stay away until I had gotten some proper sleep. It's not something that I have really bothered to notice, but I seem to be getting a lot of attention due to my association with those two cats. Have you heard about that new guy, Toru? Yeah, I had that he's been going to those two abandoned shrines with Kayo and Ayoko. What's the deal with that anyway? Everyone guys who tried to approach them got rejected outright. I don't get it either. Maybe he's doing something behind the scenes, like extorting them or something. Yeah, I bet that's what he's doing. I've heard that there were weird things happen around him all the time too. One girl says she saw him with a mayonnaise tube and he was squirting it all over now, Yoko. Oh, it looks like those incidents have not gone unnoticed. That's a bit unfortunate. Honestly, he thinks he can just show up and steal both of them awake like that. And he just moved out from the middle of nowhere to be here. It really makes you think there's something weird going on there. Yeah, we should really take our time to look further into it. It's not particularly polite to talk about someone as if they can't hear you. The two of them recall it from me. What are you talking about? Keep your nose out of other people's business. I'd say you should do the same. Mind keeping it down a bit? The two of them grumble and move further away from me. How was he able to hear us? I know, right? We were barely whispering. Wait, I can still hear them all the way from here. It must have something to do with the exercises I have been doing. Exercises. My senses are becoming sharper and as I tap into my potential as a medium. I am not sure how I should feel about that. Now that you think about it, there's something weird about him too. Yeah, you ever noticed how Nayoko and Kayo had this kind of aura to them? I don't know what it is, but he seems to have it too. What's that supposed to mean? He must have some sort of past or something with those two we don't know about it. It just isn't fair. That should be used hanging them with them. What archery plastic and juvenile ambitions these two have. I pretend that I can't hear them and slot my chair. I swear I hate little rumor orange like them. Anyone who sights around pending lies really bother me. Keeping in mind that I used to be the bigger cynic around. This isn't exactly surprising. Those two are types who would spread rumors about haunted houses and scare some poor kid half to death with them. While I prefer to be patient with people, I just stand people like them. That's how I've always been and how I always will be. That's much better. I can overhear idiots talking about baseless rumors up here. There's only sound of the wind gently brushing against the fence. I've dealt with people like them in the past. Since I was a hardcore skeptic, I often played detective and poked holes in all of the ridiculous rumors floating around school. As such, I wasn't a very popular guy. They tried to play off the hurtful things they said as harmless jokes, but I've damaged if they're harmless. I guess that was what made me fall into the role of the cynic after a long time. Someone had pointed out that their rumors and nonsense didn't make sense. But at the same time, if I had not done that, what would I have noticed around me? Even now, everything is clearly to me. I can hear the wind more clearly. My vision is sharper and more vivid. Everything is very different to me. I do not think that what I did was in vain, though. Also, I could not see spirits when I was younger. At least I could protect people from outrageous rumors. Honestly, if I heard those two talking about me, or Nayoko or Kayo, I might just give them a piece of my mind. Toru, can you hear me, Toru? Nayoko, where are you exactly? Well done, Toru. You're becoming better at this. I look all around me, but I'm the only one on the rooftop. Please explain yourself, Nayoko. Come on, Toru, haven't you worked it out yet? You're medium. You can talk with spirits with just your mind. It's still kind of uncomfortable to be talking to thin air, you know? Okay, let me try something. And as a real vision of Nayoko appears before me. Her sudden appearance is enough to stare me. But what on earth? Is that better? Regularly. This kind of surreal to me. Oh, come on, I put a lot of effort into this. She points grumpily. It's not easy to project a phantom version of yourself into someone else's mind. I don't doubt that. So where are you right now? I'm in the classroom. I was training with Kayo yesterday, by the way. She didn't do as good a job as I did, right? You really shouldn't be comparing yourself to her all of the time. It's not that. I just want to know if she did better job than me in your opinion. That's all. I swear. I don't worry about it, okay? I don't need it. I don't need this to become some sort of game where they bought Prime to win my approval. Do we really have to talk like this? It's good practice, isn't it? It still makes me uncomfortable. I'm going to head back down to the classroom, okay? Fine. And here I was thinking I was going to get some super special training time with you. When I come back from the rooftop, those two guys from before are at Nayoko's desk. Nayoko, why did you choose to hang out with that guy? What's so special about him? I don't think you would understand if you told. Come on, just look at him. You could use him as every single extra in movie and no one would notice. That's how unremarkable he is. We've known you long before he turned up. I know it's not really our business, but don't you think you could just explain this to us? Neko looks like she's had enough of both of them. You guys have always been annoying, and it really is none of your business. Shoo. Utterly crushed, the two of them retreat to the corner of the classroom. I can overhear them sulking, dealing with some pestes, to say the least. Those two have been bothering Kayo and I since we came here. They just won't take a hint. I'm sorry, I guess I didn't really explain just how popular we are. Now you're gotten mixed into all of the rumor morning. I'm not really wondering about it, to be honest. There's nothing that they could say that will bother me. I delete? Dealt with stuff like this before, so please don't worry about me. But it's because of me that they're even saying those things about you. It can't be helped, can it? Even so, I don't like those guys talking about you that way. You're not unremarkable, Toru. Far from it. People like them are the worst because they fixate on appearance. And we both know that appearances are very, very detective, to say the least. Both of us laughing together, but Naoko's ears perk up. I can hear them too. Damn, that's Toru. I know, right? How come she's laughing with him like that? Naoko began to hiss under the breath. Don't. They aren't worth it. Excuse me for a moment. I began to hear a straight melodic turned hum through the air. The strong wind began to pick. Hey, what the? The student gets blown out of the room by sudden, forceful gale. His comrade quickly follows. Is the room haunted? The two of them panic. I hear them rush down the hill. Fortunately, no one else was in the room to witness that. Was that really necessary? Thanks. Well, thanks. Thanks, I didn't really want to bother with them, but it's better when they're not bothering us. If it's for my priest, it's no problem. So what did you do there? I didn't do anything, but the wind spirits here really are out of control, aren't they? She sighed contentedly. It really is nicer in here without trash talking behind your back, don't you think? It's pleasant. I won't argue about that. How are you able to talk yourself that it doesn't matter though? If people say nasty things about me, I strike back. Sometimes it's better not to escalate things needlessly. You have to turn the other cheek at times. If you just lash out, you will probably make things worse than they already are. Oh, Toru, you really are a great person, you know. Hey, I'm not a saint or anything. I got pretty mad at them before. I didn't really want to make a sense in front of you, though. Just leave it to me to make a sense then. That really isn't necessary. Oh, come on, Toru. You need to live life with a relaxed attitude. She leans over my desk and looks me dead in the eyes. If you let nasty, spiteful people like those walk all over you, it will only bring you unhappiness. But don't you worry, I will be here to protect you from now on. Shouldn't I be protecting you? I am your priest after all. Who said it had to be one way? Her tail stands up straight in the air. You shouldn't lean in like that, you know? She looks down at herself. Why not? Because, come on, you know the reason why. They are pressing together quietly, tightly. I don't see that the problem if it's you, Toru. You're my priest after all. No one in the world or the next shares a relationship as special as ours. So, she shakes her chest in a little bit. I don't mind. You don't really mind either, do you? Well, I guess there's no one else around. Maybe just this one. Your eyes do not lie, Toru. I have you under my spell. I suppose she's not wrong. It's a little hard to look elsewhere when she's shoving them right in my face, though. To be honest, I actually find it hard to look her in the eyes. I worried that I could be completely lost in those crystal clear eyes. Her beauty, it's something that you would only speak of in fairy tales and legends. It's that kind of beauty, haunting and otherworldly. You're expecting out, Toru. What are you thinking about? Nothing in particular. You've got the silly look on your face, you know. Anyway, if those guys come back, the first thing you should do is let the local spirit know. I've had a talk with them about talking lately, and they will protect you too. I don't think that will be necessary. I can look after myself, you know. Just because you can do that doesn't mean you have to. That's what friends are for. After all, it's not something I think about. But if I were to guess, Naoko doesn't seem to be looking at our relationship as wholly professional. I don't understand what girls think, but just maybe he guessed that it's what friends are for. But remember that you can ask me for help too, right? Alright? Like with a mayonnaise chew? Well, yeah. Let's just hope the things like that doesn't keep happening. We talk quietly until the time for our next class.